You guys, I forgot to hit record. I did the whole thing and then I forgot to record it. I've done this before. Hey everyone, Amanda Van Heil here with Zelda Universe, and it is time for another episode of Zelda Weekly. First up, our friends over at Zelda Dungeon are currently holding their annual ZD Marathon. They are raising funds for the Starlight Children's Foundation. The marathon started on Saturday the 16th and is running until Saturday the 23rd. And our very own community manager, Mary, is there as a guest, and she is doing some Zelda trivia, and she's also playing quite possibly one of the greatest Zelda games of all time, Link: The Faces of Evil for the CDI. And I just want to point out that I was with her when she got that copy of Link: The Faces of Evil for the CDI, and it was so magical, and I got to touch it, and oh my gosh, it was so exciting! Zelda Dungeon also has a merch store where you can pick up a marathon-themed t-shirt, and I'm going to need our Zelda Universe team to do some t-shirts for Z-Youthon next month. I will wear it all the time. All the time. Now, it is no secret that I am a huge fan of shipping Link and Zelda, or ZeLink, as the cool kids call it. So I was playing around on Twitter, checking out some fan art, when I came across the most amazing Twitter account. It's ZeLink Week, and they also have a really big Tumblr that's just filled with ZeLink content. What's even better is the actual ZeLink Week has been this past week, and it featured daily prompts for fan art and fanfics, so even if you're finding about it after the fact, that's okay, because you can still enjoy all that content that fans have submitted through their Tumblr and their Twitter accounts, and we have links to those in the description below. Oh, so this is pretty exciting. E3 is coming back next year, and it's being presented by ReedPop, and those are the people who run PAX, which are always great shows, so I'm feeling pretty optimistic. And hopefully it also means we won't all get doxxed like we did back in 2019. That was fun. Meanwhile, Jeff Keighley will still be doing the Summer Game Fest, or the Keighley Threelies, as some like to call it. Nintendo bought the animation studio Dynamo Pictures, and it is now Nintendo Pictures. This is the studio that worked on Metroid Other M, Persona 5, and the Pikmin animated shorts. Now, I know the first thing that comes to mind anytime we hear about Nintendo acquiring an animation studio is, are we getting a Zelda movie? Y'all, if we were getting a Zelda movie, I would not be this calm. The reasoning Nintendo gave behind the purchase was so they could focus on development of visual content utilizing Nintendo IP, and also planning and production of visual content including CG animation. So, let's imagine we were getting a Zelda movie. I want to hear your ideal Zelda movie, so let us know in the comments who you would want in it, what kind of story you want, and I'll read out my favorites. You can also use hashtag ZeldaWeeklyZU on social media to share any Zelda content you've made, whether it's fan art, fanfics, music, cosplay. We want to see it. And bonus points if it's ZeLink related. Well, that wraps up this week's episode. I know by this point I've usually shown off my boy, my cat Bentley, but he just got shaved because he had some mats in his fur because he's old and fat. So he's a bald boy right now, so I don't really want to embarrass him on camera. Also, can you believe it has been an entire year since Skyward Sword HD came out on the Switch? I should probably finish that game at some point. I love the game, I haven't finished it because I got distracted, and it's really long! As always, thank you for watching. I'm Amanda Van Heil with Zelda Universe, and I will see you guys very soon.